think we can agree that we definitely heard that. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. But Hex isn't. Didn't people spout that its intangibility made it hard to fight? Didn't people spout that its intangibility... Drakon? I hate them. They caused so much trouble for me. Twisted devils that walk the land. They are twisted devils that walk the land.
Hey there, Julian.
They are twisted devils that walk the land. They are twisted devils that walk the land.
How are you doing? I am melting again. It's too warm in this room. Take a drink every time I whine. You would probably be drunk on wine. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna do something. Make streaming a bit more comf for me. There we go. Done. Done! Also, I just realized the starting soon text is still showing. Let me remove that. Ah! Now it's fixed. Oh, I hope you're doing okay.
Mark, what now? Why are you persisting to bother me at this hour?
Now I feel like sneezing. All the things are happening today. I always appreciate when people label these things, because I know where these are going then.
I obviously know that already. I had to keep my ink file. I obviously know that already. I obviously know that already.
My camera's in the way. I can't see what number I'm on. I need to move this down a bit. 8. So we're on 9 now.
He sleeps like a log. He wouldn't wake up anytime soon, even with my voice raised anyway. Mark. Mark. Mark.
I love these variations, it's so good.
Mark.
So good. And I wish I was that talented, but I am not. Alright, let's change the song now. This is 10 hours. For some reason the 10-minute version wasn't working. Hey, that'll do.
If it's not as clear as day to you, you'll find I'm still working on my notes. It'll take a while longer. And the storm. For some reason, I feel something off about it. And the storm. For some reason, I feel.
No, I don't want it that obvious.
And the storm. And the storm.
I can't remember how I did that. Maybe more like that.
And the storm. For some reason, I feel something off about it.
That's a little bit better. I didn't want it too overdone.
To be honest, I feel quite scared. To be honest. I think I'll stop writing for today. Should go over this one more time before I call it a night.
Hmm. Alright, now we're doing blocks. It's gonna take me a bit longer to do, but that is okay.
Where am I? Where am I?
I can see the repetition here, so
Definitely doesn't look like anywhere I recognize. Definitely doesn't look like anywhere I recognize. This definitely doesn't look like anywhere I recognize. No.
that's a good one.
Not again. Not again. Not again. Not again.
I'll be trying to go for a bit longer tonight. But yeah, we'll see how long we go for. Depends when things start getting too much, but we'll see how we go.
So you attacked us? I had no idea you could speak. He's already gone. He's already gone. Left alone, as always.
Hey there, AUD, how you doing? I'm just finishing up some audio here. I did all of Shayna's, but I didn't have a chance to go through all of Ruth's, so I'm doing hers now, and then I'll get back into game making. I swear on me, mum. But yeah, I am absolutely melting at the moment. You actually probably see that the camera is quite bright. I have my curtains shut and it's so light in here. The sun's whacking my window. Are we on 29? Dealing with the visceral feelings of the dismal prospect of finding a new artist. Oh man.
He left behind this piece of jewelry. How peculiar.
Looking through your watch list. The way I did mine was a lot of the artists I follow on DeviantArt, because I don't actively really use DeviantArt anymore. I had trouble finding people on my list that were still active, so I had to go through. I went through the DeviantArt forums and I went to the job offers, and I asked for what the type of thing I wanted. So I was looking for a particular kind of artist for certain things. So like you want someone who can do like people art, and there's some people that can do creature art. So you want to specify what you want in particular, or just have like, or maybe specify fantasy art or something like that, or armor, because some people are particular about armor. Like some people find armor quite difficult, so that helps you filter out what people can and can't do. Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
He left behind this.
I get what you mean, because it's hard to replace a certain style. It's like the way I paint. Well, someone told me that instead of trying wildly to try and copy someone's style, or copy a particular style, the main idea is to grow your own. So it's the way I paint is very hard to replace. I'm sure there's someone who does it, but yeah, I get what you mean. Right, okay. Didn't realize this was a full line here.
This ring.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, so this is the narration part coming up. Oh. 31, that's the end of that block, so I need to open a different one now.
While Gejad While Geijaki was a rather rough fellow, the leader of the CMD, Master Kodu, seemed rather considerate. While Geijaki was a rather rough fellow, the leader of the CMD, Master Kodu, seemed rather considerate. Perhaps I was wrong about them. Perhaps I was wrong about them. Perhaps I was wrong about them. Perhaps I was wrong about them.
Nah, that one.
Perhaps I was wrong about them.
How are you going with the game, by the way? Because you haven't done any grind sessions lately on Twitch, so I was just wondering how you're doing with your project. Want to know how it's going? You know, outside of the whole Brooke won't do art kind of thing, but. I need to scroll.
Legendary bird. I feel that this is somehow related to... No, that's impossible. Legendary bird. Why do I feel that this is somehow related to... No, that's impossible. Legendary bird. I feel that this is somehow related to... No, that's impossible.
Right. Do. Hit a snag with the skill point system. Are you using a variable to decide the stat? Or to manage the stat? Because you could do an add and subtract thing. Hey there, 6767, how you doing?
I'm sorry, but you don't look anything like that green drake. Are you a fake?
I love that so much. The way she says it is just so spot on.
I'm sorry, but you don't look anything like that green drake. Are you a fake?
How the mage gets their skills. This is a really weird way, but have you thought about, if you're having trouble making a menu or something like that, have you tried teleporting the player into a room? Like, a room as if it was a menu, and then the player is the cursor, and then they can select skills? Doing fine. You got more free time for all the D&D campaigns that ended up being cancelled. Ooh, more time to use adventure mode then. I myself, I'm behind a little bit on audio. I got quite a lot last night, so I was majorly stuffed up yesterday because I was in bed for most of it, being sick. And I was a bit garbage this morning as well. Otherwise, I would have done it as well. But thankfully, it's holding that back a bit, so I decided to get something done and go as long as I can. More time to get killed in adventures, exactly. More time to die. Right.
Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this?
So when I put Ruth's page up on CCC, I said in the description that the best way to imagine her character is like Helga from Hey Arnold, where like 1 minute she's alright and then the next minute she's a rude dude. The mind goes on a cosmic trip. I'm sorry, I can't read that without thinking of like some kind of hippie fantasy in The Simpsons, but don't take that too seriously. I purely jest. Maybe in a parody edition. Wait, is my phone dying? Battery critically low. Okay, I didn't get any phone calls today. That's the only thing I was worried about. It's out of office hours now, so I'm not so worried.
Why are you telling me this? Wait, hold on. I don't understand. Wait, hold on. I don't understand. Wait, hold on. I don't understand. Wait, hold on. I don't understand.
I need to set ranks again. There used to be ranks. I'll tell you what, I'll set that now real quick. Well, I'll set a few. If it will let me do it easily. If it doesn't let me easily do it, I'll wait till for another day. But okay, I don't remember how to do it. I'm gonna leave that for a minute then. Maybe tomorrow there will be some ranks there. Also, I won't be streaming too long tomorrow. I might be doing a morning stream tomorrow because in the afternoon I've got to get my bag sorted. Are there different rates for what can happen in adventure? If so, what are the chances of what happened to me? It's about 40% for a bad thing, 40% for a good thing, and the other, like, what, 20% is like a neutral result can happen. Like, you can get yourself chatting to a cow, finding a truck, throwing a beach party, having a beach episode, that kind of thing. There's 38 different options right now, I think. 37 or 38 outcomes.
Wait, hold on. I don't understand.
Yeah, we just did that one.
Control Oceans? How did you know I see your plan now, you two. I see your plan now, you two. I see your plan now, you two.
Hey, speaking of a truck on the road, losing 84 HP. For everyone that loses a lot of HP, there's one that gives a lot of HP. Like, there's two really rare ones. One is getting, like, got by Gilead. No, it's not Gilead Osborne. It's George Weissman. And the other one is liberating Gransel Castle. If you get either of those, you either get a lot of points or you lose a lot of points. But they're very rare. Did I save that one? Yeah, I did.
I see your plan now. You wanted to be late to rest so you could wake up again soon, right?
Okay, so the next part is narration, I think, right?
You wanted to be late. I remember walking through those doors. I remember walking through those doors. I remember walking through those doors.
Are we on 40? No, we're on 41. Yay, I didn't lose track like I did with Shayna's. I completely screwed up while I was doing it. I think it was mostly because I couldn't stay focused at all.
The atmosphere here wasn't something you'd find in a hamlet like the one back home. The atmosphere here wasn't something you'd find in a hamlet like the one back home. Everything felt stifling and normal, rigid and emotionless. I was far away from home.
Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's taken us nearly an hour to get to this point though. That's genuinely how long it takes. I've only got through what, like 40 lines right now? And imagine me doing 200. I had to do that for the 4 main characters. It took a long time. But yeah. It does require quite a lot of effort if you ever plan to do something like this. Obviously. And that's both ends. Like, obviously there's someone actually having to, like, voice it too. It's not just about the quick editing. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, AOD. Hopefully I'll be done with this by then.
So this is where I sign up, huh? So this is where I sign up, huh? So this is where I sign up, huh? So this is where So this is where I sign up, huh? What of it? What of it?
It just goes lower. Oh man. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, about 40% for both, good and bad. So, I'm sorry, dude. You gotta stop adventuring. Oh, today is a bad day.
What of it?
It's so much of a gamble.
I'm just here for an extra job, that's all.
Oh. What's the weather like in the country you live in? Because here, so we had a massive heat wave last week. And then like 2 days ago, we had like a chilling windstorm, which was freezing. I had to shut my windows. It was so cold. And now it's melting again. I'm gonna settle down, open a shop. What is that command called? I have a command for that that was requested by someone. It is so oddly specific.
I'm just here for an extra job, that's all.
I've done this one.
I knew that after I signed this piece of paper, I would have changed my life forever.
Took an arrow to the knee. Maybe you'll be back again one day and you'll find a reason to inspire yourself to adventure again. That'd be a great story, actually. I know it's cliche as anything, but like, some guy suffers like this horrible traumatic incident like into his life as an adventurer, and he decides to stop adventuring and he becomes just like a blacksmith or something. And then one day when the town is attacked and he fails to draw his weapon, there could be someone that saves him and it inspires him enough to take up the weapon again. But yeah, I know, cliche story, but still. It's a cool story idea, man. storylines making you think of this terrible dungeon master you had? Oh man. If you feel it's worth sharing, share it. By all means. Oh, hang on. Did I add the... I didn't add the delay, I'm pretty sure.
Contracting myself. I knew that I didn't have many choices left anyway.
Welcome back, Edie. Adventure comes to you. This is like anything over. He never prepared a storyline, so people couldn't derail him, but he had no creativity or improvisation whatsoever. Last session we spent 2 hours, 3 game days, doing nothing but sleep, eat, and look for enemies. Isn't that the fun of being a DM? Is coming up with a cool story that people will follow?
I knew that.
Like, you're the man at the helm. Be thankful you're in that position, because that's a cool place to be in.
All my relatives are dead. All my relatives are dead. All my relatives are dead.
Realm of the Mad AOD. AOD, you could totally do a D&D edition of oh my god. I'm flubbing on your universe name now, but yeah. You could do it on your like stories and stuff, man. Yeah. You'd have to come up with an entire rule set. Could take inspiration from other tabletop games. There's Dash Schwarzer Alga, where your character has penalties based on their ugliness. Oh man, one day I'm gonna have to talk more about the Dark-Eye rulebook, but it's pretty fun to read with some of the concepts that game series brings up. Yeah, or RPGs you know. Like, the staple Final Fantasy.
Dragons have far outlived their time. Dragons have far outlived their time. It just takes one, and an entire village is ash. Dragons have far outlived their time. It just takes one, and an entire village is ash. I hate them all.
Oh, there goes drop frames. Internet, please. Someone is downloading, like, porno. I'm pretty sure someone's running a server though, so. That might be why. Oh. I've miswritten here. Nearly done though. Nearly done. Block them from my network. I can lower my bitrate. It might improve it a bit. I don't need a huge bitrate right now. I'll boost it when it improves later on. But that should stop the buffering. If you're behind, you might want to refresh. It's going down to 800 sometimes. Yeah, if my net chokes, then I will try and be back. Well, we'll do the old-fashioned way. Remember back in like 2017 when we used to stream on like a 400 bit rate? Remember those days? Alright, I think it seems clear now. Let's get this done.
Dragons have...
Right, so we've done that one. We've done the Durgans.
Dragons have... I wonder how much longer I have before fate stops being so merciful to me.
I did reword a lot of this. Quite surprised.
I wonder how much longer I have before fate stops being so merciful to me.
No more buffering now? No more drop frames? Good. Okay. Seems fine. I didn't really want to lower my bitrate so low though, but we'll deal for now, and I'll boost it later if it fixes it. Alright, 55 to 61, let's go. No, it wasn't your problem. It was my end for some reason. I lost like 1% of my frames. I don't know how, but we haven't had frame drops for a while on stream. Like, I've been doing this 30 days and I'm pretty sure we've had consistent internet.
Waiting was painful. I had no idea what or where I would be assigned to. My fate picked out of random is an uncertain one. If worst comes to worst, I could end up enslaved in some bastard's home for the rest of my life.
We'll kick up the music in a minute. It's just, I'm keeping it, I'm trying to keep the music, as muted as possible, just so I can, actually hear what I'm editing. But we're nearly done. We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines left to do, and then we're done. And get RPG Maker open and be like, whoosh! All the good stuff.
If worst comes to... Even these robots are dull. Even these robots are dull.
There's a little bit of noise here I want to remove. Remove noise!
Even these robots are dull.
Okay, that fixes that. I have no idea what I'm gonna do when I'm in Bristol, I'll be honest. We're not really, well, I'm not really going to any events or anything, so I guess I'll be wandering around for a bit. Probably taking lots of photos, because I like doing that. Though, it's easier to take pictures in the country than it is in the city, because usually like half the time you need permission. So maybe I won't be able to get as many as I'd like.
They employed them only very recently, thanks to their... They employed them only very recently, thanks to their lead scientist, Coltrane.
Coltrane? Oh, Coltrane. Though whenever I think of the name Coltrane, I always think of a cat. Depends where you're trying to take them. Well, we're gonna be in central Bristol most of the time, I assume. I do kind of want to check out the west side, but we'll see. I kind of want to see the the bridge between Bristol and Wales, because Bristol is the way to get to Wales. Not the animal Wales, not the mammal Wales, the country Wales. It's right on the border.
They employed them all.
A wondrous prodigy.
A wondrous prodigy.
$60. And one more after this, and we're done. Maybe visit Wales while you're at it. I know some people from there. Nice. Nice.
These robots have no sense of life to them. None at all.
Oh, wrong file. What am I doing? What you doing, lady? Right.
Not at all. None at all. Not at all.
Right, that's some pretty good stuff there. I'm hoping that I didn't mess up too much. I'm gonna have a quick check. What is my file size now? Alright, so we're still below 700 megs. That's good. That is very, very good. Where else is the shell? I mean, you're probably not wrong. The West pretty much is like that. Coming from someone who lives in the West. Yeah. Confirmed. Now I can have like Sheena and Alan like yelling at each other and it's gonna be fantastic. Alright, you know what? We can change the music now. What do we find there? What do we find? You know what? I feel like some of this. It's still the same stuff, but better. I was playing this bit yesterday when I was like suffering. And then I had to stop playing it because got a bit too much. But no, I think I'm pulling out of it now. I think the worst was yesterday. 67, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated. So we got Ruth now.
This place is... Okay. Whatever you... But Hex isn't at...
Hang on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? I always feel like I always need this up, so let's do that instead. 7.
Mark, what now? Why are you persisting to bother me at this hour? I obviously know that already. I had to keep my ink vial still with the heavy book. He sleeps like a log. He wouldn't wake up anytime soon, even with my voice raised anyway. Mark. If it's not as... If it's not as clear as day to you, you'll find I'm still working on my notes. It'll take a while longer.
Sorry, just checking where I'm at.
And the storm. For some reason, I feel something off about it.
Remember Far East, specifically Flay, purple hair, pale skin. You did a corrupted version of her once? Ooh. I don't remember. I probably did, but I've completely forgotten about it. I'm sorry. I've done so much painting this past year.
To be honest, I feel quite scared.
I think I'll stop writing for today. I should go over this one more time before I call it a night.
Refresher on Discord. Did I? No, I didn't. We put it over here. Oh, I still have that on my computer. Yes, I do. I actually am still really proud of that painting. It's like that one Hydra in the background that's got like the eye. Yeah, that painting's still one of my favorites. I love it. Hey there, Mighty Anna, how you doing? How are you doing? I am melting. I am kind of recovering from some sickness I had at the weekend and just before the weekend. But I am grinding. I am grinding the RPG make. Okay, so we need to do the beginning bit. We've done this. All that's done. Now we gotta do the shore.
This place is... What happened to it?
So now I'm very concerned because my head is hurting. God, why? I swear it's a sign of me like getting super old. elemental planes, so like Pocket Aether. Hey, Stardew Valley! Yeah. Just while I'm implementing audio. Figured it'd be a good way to...
Okay. I think we can agree that we definitely heard that.
Give me a moment, I'm just gonna... Alright, I think that's better now. Maybe. Oh, this line I'm looking for is actually in this room. That's why I can't find it.
Whatever you want. Twisted Drakon? I hate them. They caused so much trouble for me. They are twisted devils that walk the land.
Primal elemental planes in one place, separate layer of reality, could say is an infinite space. Who's my SV husbando? I had a male character for Stardew Valley, and I called him Reen, and he was on Thor's farm, and he has a horse called Valamar. And because I made him date the artist lady because she was an artist lady. Whatever her name is. Left eyes. Oh, so yeah, the mages, or not the mages, sorry, the witches, I should say, are they're trying to master Pocket Aether because it's like the pocket planes from Dungeons and Dragons. If you're not familiar with that concept, I think that's the best way to describe it. But it's a big source of magic, and exposing yourself to it imbues you with magic you wouldn't normally be able to have. So witches try and access this for as long as they can, but the only caveat is it takes a while to embed into someone, so it would take longer than the entire witch's lifetime for them to gain like this kind of supreme magical power. So in order to live longer, or this is what they think, is they basically sacrifice their lives to summon hex conjurers, which are the cat creatures. And their hope is that their summoned familiar, that's born when they die, is able to do that in their stead. But Zephyr and Cheshire from Meta Revelations are not confirmed arch witches yet. Maybe one day there will be an arch witch for them both, but not right now. Lee. Lee, yeah, Lee from Stardew Valley. I didn't remember her name. I was literally playing it yesterday, but I was so out of it that I'm honestly not surprised that I forgot. I hit autumn year 2 yesterday, I think. I was trying to get truffles and apples to finish off my community center, and then I did it. And then I stopped playing because things went south for me, so I stopped playing right before they do the reopening of the community center. So I'm looking forward to doing that whenever I have a chance to play again. I maxed out Abigail as well, but I was just like, yeah. Tampering the promos is something people should be doing. So the ship set sail. Alright, so we've done all that. Where's this bit here? It's General Lakodu. There it is. You can actually reuse that line. The whatever you want line for here as well. Which is pretty nice. Stop SE goes there. Actually, I tell you what, there was something I was reading into when I was looking up the Stardew Valley, romances. Apparently, the male ones aren't very well written, for whatever reason. And I think even the developer said this. He said it was because he didn't know how to write, male character romances very well. So I think that's also why I didn't decide to make Reen, a gay man, but, you know. You gifted Stardew. It's a good game! It is a very, very good game when you're stressed out. If you're stressed out, you're sick, you're whatever. It is a great game to play. If you ever see me playing Stardew Valley, it's probably because I'm either A, stressed out, or B, sick. So... now you know. I use it as an unwind. Wow, I really messed up a lot of the lines here. This is also a game I would never turn the soundtrack off for, because it's really good. Hey there, Mort. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Right, let's do a little bit more here. I feel like this part is a little bit further down on my list. So this is where she's kind of mulling to herself. Oh, I found it, 32. I may have reworded a lot of this. What year am I at now? Just year 2. Just year 2 in the autumn. Having a good one. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm pulling through, I think. I had an awful weekend. Weather's been a bit whack. It's been heat wave, then chilling cold, and then heat wave again. So I'm melting a little bit, but I'm enjoying my grind right now of working on this game.
While Geijaki was a rather rough fellow, the leader of the CMD, Master Kodu, seemed rather considerate.
Okay, so got that one. I also actually want to check. What Coltrane's.
Please hurry along, Master Kodu. We have much.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's like that here in Denmark too. Oh my god. Also, Denmark is a really cool place. I'd love to explore Europe at some point in my life. It's more likely to happen than exploring America. America's quite an ocean stretch for me because I'm a European, not necessarily an EU member, but let's not go down that wacky road. It's a bit of a swim. Year 1, day 25, summer. You have Danish roots. I do not know anything about my mother's half. But yeah, my dad was a African colonial from Britain. Well, a British African colonial. So he's still British, but he has the accent. Like, African British people sound kind of like... It's not quite Australian. It's like a weird in-between, and I can't describe it. But, I have a lot of relatives that have that kind of... that kind of inflection, and... yeah. Backstory! It's like a JRPG backstory. Right, we're gonna mark this off as done. So we could go straight to the Elvenbow bit where she gets washed up. Pulaski Beach. We'll do this here.
Where am I?
You did Prairie King without dying after 20 times of trying. Oh man, I still haven't beat Prairie King. I don't think I will. I'd like to say I'm skilled at video games, but unfortunately I'm not. I feel like I'm quite past my prime on skill.
This definitely doesn't look like anywhere I recognize. The air is so warm. It's like an entirely different land. No!
Not again.
Bid games, you remember being good at those too. We're getting more and more casual as the years go. Exactly. It's like even with like speedruns and stuff, there's only so much of that I can do now.
So you attacked us?
I do it for fun, but I can't do it like super good.
Where are Chris and Mark?
Eyes going skewy.
I had no idea you could speak.
Yeah. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm finishing up a game. It is, just a casual thing I've been working on the past couple of years.
I'm Ruth.
And I'm just implementing some audio. I paid some people to lend their voice. And yeah, they helped me out with it. You think about to got lazy and it's too much effort, you'd rather just put it into being creative, go reserve that energy, this stuff. Exactly. It's like there was a period of time where I used to play Minecraft and I had to stop myself because I love Minecraft. I could put hundreds of hours into that game, and every time I played Minecraft, I didn't like the survival mode very much. I'd always boot up like creative mode, and I'd build stuff in it, and I was like proud of the stuff I had made. I'd like done a replica of like Gekukon High School from Persona 3. I had done like this cool little tomb with traps and stuff because that was kind of my interest, was building dungeons. And then there was one point where I just thought to myself that I was wasting so much time in Minecraft. And yeah, it's true. Video games are a waste of time, but it's fun. It's a fun way to waste time. But on the terms of me creating stuff, I felt like I could spend that time I was creating in Minecraft into Photoshop or working on my projects or just anything else. So I guess I decided to funnel it into painting more instead. I'm not saying that the way I chose to do it is the right way to do it. Obviously everyone has their own way of doing it and I'm not going to judge anyone for that. But it's like that was kind of my epiphany with Minecraft, and I love the game, I really do. I just can't put time into it, because when I'm putting time into it, I'm creating, and if I'm creating in Minecraft, I'm not creating in anything else, so, yeah, I guess that's it. That's all I have to really say on that.
I can try for you.
Oh, that is not. Right, that should be right now.
You both can't really be dying at the same time, can you?
You love video games, a big part of your life, but like you say, everyone playing is not nowadays, so they protect you, just enjoy just as much. Yeah, I find creating as addictive as playing games. I really do. I feel sorry for my friends like the past weekend, because I've been doing this daily dev thing for about nearly a month now. And they would be like, oh, can you play Final Fantasy 14 with us? And I love playing with them, I really do. But there was a few afternoons where I had to say to them, I was like, oh, I really have to be working on my project. This thing is coming out on Steam in like a few weeks, and I felt that I really had to crack down on it. So.
Wait, what? You're...
I felt guilty doing that, but I did play with them on a few weekends. Like, I don't, like, completely funnel people out. Hey, Fress! Hello. How are you doing? Soon, my friend, you will, this project will be public. So, ahoy! I don't think I can't really ahoy with hand cam. It's getting close! It is. It really is. So we're on line 28.
He's already gone.
I had some audio submitted last night, so I'm fixing it up right now. Just making sure I've got this in the right place.
Left alone, as always.
Exciting times! BXC says hey too! Been wanting to get into RPG Maker as an artist. What version are you least restricted by? For art reasons, I like, I guess your best bets would either be this or MV. If there was any opinion to weigh. And the reason why I say XP or MV, give me a brief second here. Just gonna check off that I've done those. Yeah. Also, if I haven't said hi to BXT, I probably said it already. I'm gonna say hi. Hi. You can have very large tile sets in XP. Like, really big ones. So that gives you access to a bit more, like, detail, I guess. MV does widescreen better, I feel like, and it has a bit more support. But XP allows you to have very large creature sprites as well. But I think most makers let you do that. Like, I have... Rift. Portal. So I have, like, these portals I made in Photoshop, like it's an animating portal. And, that's quite a large object in the game. Like, it takes up about... I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it takes up quite a bit on the side there. Also, I'm hoping that I can boost my bitrate up again, because I had a problem earlier where my internet was somehow choking. So let's have a go. Let's boost it back up again. Sorry if you're distracting. No, don't worry. Don't worry, man. I found, like, streaming this was important for me, because while what I'm making probably isn't that great, or professional, or whatever have you with that kind of thing, I feel like it's important to have some way to stay focused. If I'm streaming this, I'm not, like, flicking onto social media or anything like that.
He left behind this piece of...
And I feel like that's super important because it saves, it keeps me focused. And then there's also the pressure of like people watching, like even if there's no one watching, like there's still that pressure that like someone might be lurking and being like, this person's not doing anything. Yeah, streaming equals obligation to make stuff. Exactly. Keeps you motivated. It kicks you in the pantaloons. Alright, so we got this chunk here. So now we need to go to the Deep Woods Altar. Now we can have a full combo here.
While Geijaki...
Oh, wait, not that part.
A legendary bird. Why do I feel that this is somehow related to... No, that's impossible.
But yeah, so there's a scene here where this girl Ruth, she approaches this firebird, and the firebird says, "Oh, well," obviously in a more eloquent way. The firebird says that it is related to a green Nessie boy, and Ruth is like, yep, no. You're looking to XP. It's on sale right now. I don't mean to, like, make this like a sponsored stream or anything, but on, Daigaka's, RPG Maker website, all the RPG Maker products are on sale right now. And I think XP is really, really cheap. Like, I don't think it's even $5. Maybe it's about like $5 to $7. Maybe I'm spitballing, but
A legendary bird. I'm sorry, but...
Alright, we've missed a bit here. Are you a fake?
Why are you telling me this?
$3.75. That's really cheap. How was the kitties? Are you talking about my baby cats? Is it easy to import your own tiles and character sprites? No. No. You can make everything yourself. Everything. Obviously, it takes a long time to do that, but people have made their own custom everything. You can make your own custom tiles, you can make your own custom characters, and all that. There's like scripts that change how the battle system functions. None of my babies are in my room right now. I don't know if you were around a few days ago, but at the very beginning of one of my streams, I had a cat right in this camera the entire time. Right. Just make sure where I'm at.
Wait, hold on. I don't understand.
Work as a 2D artist. I missed it. Yeah, they are in my room today because my room is like a kiln. I have 2 fluffy cats, so they would get very, very upset by that. Oh, there's a line here that I missed. I can see why I missed it. It's very, like, nested in there. That's no problem, Mort. I always love seeing, I always love talking to people who do creative stuff, because I do it, not like necessarily on a professional level or anything, but I do enjoy doing it. It's a big hobby of mine, so yeah. And you know, I'm not gonna live forever. I want to create something that will live longer than I will. So if it means making a game on the internet like 5 people play, so be it. Oh, this music is just... You need pixel help. Oh, you run a YouTube. I'm gonna have to look at your stuff. I'm gonna have to follow your thingy as well. How do I... Can I do it on here? Oh, there's no way directly on Streamlabs to follow someone. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm gonna check out your stuff for sure. Feel free to plug yourself. But yeah, this song makes me think of that horribly difficult minigame. I don't know if Mighty N is still here, but he can attest the suffering. Gotta keep grinding.
I see your plan now, you two.
Oh, I see. I reworded this because it sounded really awful. So, that is the edited version. Right, I'm actually gonna pilfer that. I'm gonna put that there. There we go. I think that's fine. Right, the next bit is the narration. Oh yeah, Epic Mighty N Cloud. That mini game with the minecart in the bar in Stardew Valley. I've been able to get into pixel art. Pixel art is, it's very controlled. Like one pixel, if you do one pixel wrong, it's easier to notice that something's wrong with it. But obviously you're working with less pixels, so you have more time to refine and go over everything. That moat is still fantastic, I love it. Right, so we're done on this map now. We need to go to the CMD headquarters. which is right here. Pretty sure a lot of this is rewritten if I haven't done it already. Ooh, not like that.
I remember walking through those doors.
Atmosphere here wasn't something you'd find in a hamlet like the one back home.
The atmosphere here wasn't something you'd find in a hamlet like the one back home.
Oh, I love... They're so cute, Mort. I love them. They're so adorable. A skeleton key. Oh yeah, because you've got to do all the floors in the first mines. And then you get access to the skeleton cabins.
Everything felt stifling and...
I think I was gonna have Ruth say something here. Yeah, there's like a whole line here. Can't see my keyboard. There we go. Your stoof. I have my internet on. Oh. Yeah.
So you want to pick...
That's really cool. Well, I'm gonna sub so I don't forget. I'll put that on a separate window here. That's really cool. I will watch that fully after which. Brooke came through and never actually told you. The mixed emotions you're feeling right now, I imagine. I need my lines back up. There's my lines. Everything was stifling and rigid. Whoops. Stifling and normal, sorry. Stifling and normal. Rigid and emotionless.
Everything felt...
Everything felt. Yeah. How long have I been working on this project? I've been working on it on and off for 10 years. I started working on it when I was I'm thinking about this for a bit. Probably 14 when I started working on this. 2006, maybe? I know I was sort of going in, I was going into like GCSEs and stuff, which is like the British, British schooling thing for actual grades you can use for work, so if that's any indicator. There was a period of time where I didn't have time to work on it. Like there was a period in my life where I was working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, and I didn't have time for a few, like maybe a year to work on it at all. So maybe you could subtract a year from that 2006 to 2019 thing. but it's been a learning experience. Like, I've learned how to motivate myself, obviously. There was a lot of stumbling blocks narratively with this project.
I was far away from home.
But yeah. It's, I don't know, I was working on, like... I don't know what made me want to finish it, but about 2 years ago, I was doing I did like a silly little ROM hack thing, and it went out on the Steam Workshop. I was happy with it, people liked it, and I was like... I just thought to myself that I should finish this game off because it was pretty close to being done as it was. I just run into a roadblock with one of the story segments and how to execute it. And then I just made myself sit down, do it, and then I got past the hard part and I started streaming more, obviously, to make myself get more done. But yeah. But what I need to do right now is I need to look for this file here, 44, because I'm having an issue where it's not got the echo. You have one of those moments where your brain kind of shuts off a little bit and you don't quite remember what you were doing. That was one of my moments just then. It's a good story. The story isn't really, the problem with the story of the game is that it's not very, well, the original baseline of the story obviously wasn't that creative because the 14-year-old made it. But I tried to make it as interesting as I could. Thank you for the follow, Mortmort. Much appreciated. I really appreciate that, man. As soon as I'm off of streaming tonight, I will follow you back on Twitch as well and check out your stuff, because you seem to care quite a lot about what you do. So why am I doing this? I can just click and drag like a smart person would do. And add delay. That and that, so that's consistent.
I was far away from home.
That should be fine. I see what's done. It's done a temp file.
I was far away from home.
Sorry, I can delete that later. I don't know why it's put that there, but it has. It's quite obvious I rewrote a lot here and I never actually went back through and fixed it. So I'm gonna do that one now.
So this is where I sign up, huh?
You're working on a real Game Boy game at the moment. Wonderful. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not a game developer. I'm much like you. I'm more an art person. Like I've had like drawings of my characters and everything for a really long time. And I just wanted a way to put it into something without too much game knowledge. So
What of it? I'm just here for an extra job, that's all.
I knew that after I signed this piece of paper, I would have changed my life forever. Contracting myself to work with the cyber mercenaries, a governmental workforce known for their ruthlessness.
I don't trust my spelling, so Google, help me please. Okay, we're good. That's fine. Welcome to the saloon. What do you need? Spam pizzas. I would always buy salad. Honestly, I would buy salad, and I would keep giving it to Lee, non-stop. Or I'd give it. Well, now I give it to like Gus and the blue haired girl because they seem to like it.
All my relatives are dead. How else are you supposed to kill your time, huh?
Dragons have far outlived their time. It just takes one, and an entire village is ash. I hate them all.
I wonder how much longer I have before fate stops being so merciful to me.
Just spam truffle for 2 days. What is this? What new game is this? Excel? Oh no, it's almost like there's like databasing when you're making an RPG. How you doing, Jer? How are you doing? I am doing more audio. After we've done Ruth, we'll go on to Shayna.
Waiting was painful. I had no idea what or where I would be assigned to. My fate picked out of random is an uncertain one. If worst comes to worst, I could end up enslaved in some bastard's home for the rest of my life.
Work lurk. Good luck with the work lurk. Did I voice any of the characters myself? Sorry, Mort, I missed that one. I did maybe one character. But I'm not telling who it is. It would be really easy to tell. Emily's fans gift walls. 115 hit points. Oh man.
Even these robots are dull.
Oh, this is like more than one. Thanks to the lead scientist Coltrane. He thinks only of his results. But in total, for this project, hey there Takayu. For this project, there is probably over 25. There's over 25 people who've worked on this, maybe 26, for voiceover. Mr. Frass himself did one. And then there's a couple of other people as well. Well, there's a lot of people. But it's been fun, working with so many people. Obviously there's the bit of organising involved, but...
A wondrous prodigy.
I think I've managed it as best as I could do for a noob. Egg hunt! You got an ogre. Alright. I'm gonna mark this off. I have not found any issues with this, so I can report that it is good. So I'm very hungry and I don't know why. I had like dinner before I started streaming, so curse you! Attempts to stop a robbery and fails! They're beaten senseless before all the golden treasure is taken. And Epic Median Cloud takes 16 hit points of damage. What are my plans after day 30? Well, Wednesday I'm leaving for 2 days. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'll actually be back on Thursday night. I'm going to Bristol. Go to Bristol for a little bit. Mostly for a friend, because I don't want to go on their own. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go. So I don't know what I'll be doing there, honestly. Maybe I'll take some photos. But then after that I come back and I have about 5 days to get the game finished up on Steamworks. And yeah, just time just playing through it. On the 7th I'm going to send out some keys to people. I'm going to send some early access keys to a few people. I've already reached out to some people if they're interested in trying it out. And I've got some yays, so that's good. But yeah. I need to test through this game, and every time I play through this game, that's like 15 hours of my time gone. So, I've got to really take care with this. Right, so all of Ruth is done. We should go onto Shayna now. Once Shayna's done. Shayna's gonna be fun, because Shayna does a lot of yelling at people. So, she's gonna be a fun lady to do. Nighttime Minecraft music? This is still Stardew Valley, right? I'm not going crazy, right? Yeah, this is still Stardew Valley. Alright, so for Shayna... we've got 35 we can do. Well, actually, not quite 35, but... oh, no, it is 35. So we gotta go to Shazay now. Here. Does Alan talk back? Ah! Almost hit that close key. Alan. No, he doesn't say that. I don't think I wanted the VA to actually say that. I think maybe I was gonna reword that actually. Right, but yeah, let's have a look at Shayna. Should be under S.
That's right. You wouldn't want me to take irrational precautions, would you? I guess you children don't learn a thing. This is my little vendetta for last time, you hear?
Maybe it's like the philosophy of night music. Shayna, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I reread a lot of this. So 3. Okay, so that's been redone.
Isn't it obvious?
Okay, so we got this bit where Coltrane is talking to Shayna. Oh, that's a note for me. Okay. I might actually write that in my book. I didn't realise I'd left a comment there for myself. Even more unusually, they seem displeased. For your damages to property, you lose 6 hit points. Breaking property. This isn't Zelda, mate.
They were first witnessed by a CMD employee, Ruth Roberts, in 3053.
Is subsequently spelled correctly? Subsequently. Subsequently. Oh, it's not spelled correctly. Let's fix it. Subse. There we go.
What's the relevance?
Alright, I'm gonna add another note here just for myself. Link lied to us. I know. He's such a meanie baby. Oh. No, it's only getting warmer. It's getting later and it's getting warmer. Makes no sense, man.
You mean... my brother's state? Is he still... Wait!
Another abandoned truck. Right, so that was the line I brought up with Calico that was missing.
My brother Adon was on the line. His survival is relying on my success!
And she's lied to. What's the harm if it makes them do what they're supposed to do? A lot, apparently. Oh, is it here? Ah, found it.
I never felt so helpless in my life.
Alright, so... Okay, no, we've got a couple more here. So, this game is pretty finished now, but I'm probably gonna add a few more last minute scenes. I need to test if they will work properly though. Because I was taking a step back and looking at like some of the narrative beats, and some of them are a bit weird. Like, it's easy for me to talk about my game because I made it and I know everything about it, but some of the stuff that's brought across in this game is not brought across very well. So, there may be a couple of bonus scenes. So we're on number 19 now. Gonna be hell playing through this over and over to make sure it's right. Hey Fireblade! Dark room, yeah. It was sunny when I started streaming, but it's going dark now. How are you, by the way? Hope you're doing well. I was watching you a little bit. I think it was yesterday. You were doing some Days Gone at the weekend and then you finished off with some Warframe in the afternoon. I hope it went good. Hey, desert music! Nice, a nice way to make me feel like extremely melty. Oh, I think I'm missing a line here. Let's add it. And we can just go right to the very last part of this. Why is it screaming so loudly? I am suffering. Okay, so I think I changed this line. Sweet. And no, I did do a lot. Well, I did do a lot of proofreading here. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Save. Here. What's next? I should have waved. My hand is so like shadowed now. Maybe I should turn the light on. Or maybe I should wallow in darkness. I don't know. See if we're on the right page.
How?
Ew.
How do you have so much conviction at your side? The CMD will not leave you alone because I'm down.
Oh! I remember this. I'm gonna write this down. I just remembered something I wanted to add. So, Shayna talks about Gajaki being a feared warlord. Like, you only get told Gajaki, feared warlord, show it. There's one thing this game doesn't do. It doesn't show you how powerful Katusuru is. Like his puppet is. So I want to do a scene where there's like a bajillion monsters and it just like kills all of them. Or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, that'd be brilliant, man. See what else. Hang on. Hang on. Alright, you all done. It was very important. I had to sign a birthday card for someone. Haley theme? Maybe? I don't know. I never got Haley very high. I don't know what she likes. He lives, but don't need to tell you.
Well, I don't need to tell you what's next. His name was Everyone has their own convictions, including Gajaki, but my brother deserved none of this.
Oh, I'm in full light now. Oh my god. Well, the camera's getting out of focus. I should stop. Alright, that's all the voices done, by the way. For now, that is all the voices in. That's pretty much everything. Actually, now that I think about it. Hooray! I don't have a victory theme from Final Fantasy to play, but it's there. That was, pretty good. Also, I haven't dropped many more frames since earlier, so raising the bitrate again was a good call. Right, so I've made some notes. I have some notes right here that say Alan's hand gesture. I know I've done that. Add a cutscene in the central city. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that one. Tay asks about... oh, yeah, that's important too. Fix CO_1. What's wrong with CO_1? Let's go back to that, actually. So, it was... here. Why is it wrong? Oh, it's the squeak. Okay, so it's used for 36, that's fine. Let's have a look in Game Project. Coltrane. Squeaking. I do have Audacity still, yes I do. I still have it.
Shayna, I have a very important assignment for you today, but first I'll show you some interesting details.
Man, like we really smashed it out of the park with Coltrane. Like it's so good. The only thing I really need to do is just slightly artificially boost this. Let's see how much we can get away with here. Not too much so you can notice it, but...
Shayna, I have a very important assignment for you today, but first I'll show you some interesting details.
Okay, so that should fix that line then. So VCO 01. Ooh, actually cancel. Why is that a WAV file? Well, we're gonna fix that regardless.
Shayna?
Okay, now that's fine. I can delete that comment. And I also accidentally deleted this part here. So we're putting that back in. So that's a very long delay. Now that's fixed. Oh man, you know what I could do right now that would be absolutely boring for the stream? Is do sort by size and go through each and every one and make sure they're compressed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. This is gonna hurt to do so much. This is really painful. How big are some of these files though? Like that's like a whole megabyte. But you know what, we won't add any bonus scenes. I think I'll leave those until very last minute because I need to make sure this audio works. I think that's more important. But let's see. 666 megabytes. Alright, that's it folks, we've got to leave it at that file size. That's perfect. But I think we got this. We've done some real good progress. something I wanted to do here in this research facility bit. ID. I want to borrow a file. Let's have a quick look at this scene though. There's gonna be a character here that shouldn't be here, but... Oh. It's reading from event 3. Alright. I'm gonna save up for now. I'm probably gonna pause game make for there for today. We're going for nearly 3 hours. I think that's a good amount of time. I'm gonna cool down a bit. And I'm gonna fit one more stream in tomorrow. It's gonna have to be like an early stream. I need to get stuff sorted tomorrow, so oh, Reen. Oh, Mr. Reen. I swear. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming out. I'm gonna give you a heart. Thank you so much. And I will be back again tomorrow. Probably morning. Probably when no one is able to watch. But that's fine. I will go as I go. But you guys take care.